What's going on, guys and girls? It's Rob, and big shout out to everybody that has supported me the last 6 months during this whole not APBA, I'm sorry, NPNG plus 162 game um, season for the Red Sox. Um, let me also preface this by saying it's not over. I'm going to play the playoffs as well. And playing the playoffs is going to take and change the face of things. Um, I'm not going to play 2018 playoffs. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start at the letter A with Astros or Atlanta, whatever. And I'm going to roll the dice for all 30 teams through the whole season. And we're going to see exactly what kind of records we come up with. We're going to have everything based on their record from 2018, yes. So if you were a team that won 45 games, you're probably not going to turn around and win 100. But I'm going to base it on that, and that's where my basis. So I don't know if the Red Sox are in the playoffs yet or not. Even with 100 wins, they should be, but we'll see. Um, Played two of my three um, games, for my giveaway, and I had 10 original people um, signed up for it, and four have been eliminated. So I still got six. Um, two have perfect cards so far. Don and Atba, and if the Yankees win, it opens the chance up for four other people. It's going to be a six-way tie. Then we're going to have to work with hits and go from there. And then if there's a tie, then we'll go with runs. But yeah, if the Yankees win tomorrow, Derek Dodgers, Amish Elvis, Roger Ward, Alan Shaw, all are going to be in there too. So I'm sure they're going to be Yankee fans for one day, even if they haven't been all season long. Don Heston and Atma Chatter have every reason in the world to be hoping the Red Sox win. Uh, then between those two, we'll let them battle it out and see who is closest in the hits, and we'll go from there, and we'll decide a winner. So it could be as few as two, and it could be as many as six tomorrow after 162 is over with. I'm also, like I say, I'm gonna replay. All I'm gonna do is I'm using odds making, and to decide who wins game this all the way through a season. So it's going to take a lot of paper. It's going to take a lot of paper, and I'm just going to be putting a check mark beside whoever wins. And I hope to have that done within the next week and a half or two. I hope. It's not going to be easy. It's probably going. If I do two teams a day, that's 2 weeks. That's probably an ask here, so it could be as long as 3 weeks. What's up, Atball? Did you catch the beginning of my? Did you catch the first 3 minutes of my video? Um, but yeah, me playing all 30 teams is going to be an ask, no doubt, for 2 weeks. So it's probably going to be a 3 week thing, and we're going to find out exactly where we stand, for playoff time. Just now tuned in. Well, we got one of the finalists right here. He's definitely in the drawing. Atba, if the Red Sox win tomorrow, it's only two of you that's going to be tied. If the Yankees win, it's six of you going to be tied. You picked the Red Sox for Game 3. Yeah, yeah. You and Don Heston both picked the Red Sox. You got the first two right, but you two are the only two that's got the first two right, and both of you picked the Red Sox. If that's the case, it's going to be between you and Don as who the winner is. If the Yankees win, you guys got the first two right, some other people got the second one right or the first one right, and they'll get the second or third one right, and it'll be two wins between six people. Then we'll have a tie, the tiebreaker on hits then. So I was just saying, tomorrow about 3:30 we'll have either a six-way tie or a two-way tie. So not a bad deal. Four people are eliminated already. Arnold Hunter has been eliminated. He missed the first two games. Herb Pilgrim got one right, but he picked the Red Sox to win. You guys picked the Red Sox to win. So if the Red Sox win, you guys would be 3-0. He would be 2-1. So Herb cannot win. Tom Usher, the same. Well, he's 0-2, and he picked the Red Sox next game. He can't win. And Festus Gerber, he is 0-2. He actually picked the Yankees to win the next game, but he can't win over one game. Anybody can only win one game, or if it can only win two and be and pick the Red Sox next game, you guys win three and you'd be perfect. So they can't catch you. So those four individuals are out of the competition right now. It leaves six. Don Heston and Atma Chatter, if the Red Sox win, be between these two guys, and one of them will win the giveaway. If the Yankees win, Don and Atma will be 2-1. So will these other folks be 2-1. Derek Dodgers Royals fan, Amish Elvis, Roger Ward, Alan Shaw, along with Don Heston and Atma Chatter, we would have six-way tie, and then we'll go to hits. Whoever's closest to hits. And then if there's a tie after hits, then we'll go to runs. That's the way we'll do it. So that should be very, very interesting. Obviously, did anybody pick the same number of hits? Yeah, they did. Tom's out of it, though. Tom is out. Did anybody else? No. No, nobody picked the same. But, obviously, if somebody picked 95 and somebody picked 85 and it's 90 hits, then it'll be those two would tie, and then we'll go to runs from there. So, and I don't think anybody picked the same number of runs. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Nobody that's still left anyway picked the same number. So that should be interesting. My next project. I've had a few people ask me about that, and I've really, really not given it a lot of thought. This is if you've ever done a project this long, and I watch people that say that 162 games, most people take a year, 9 months to do it. I'm finishing in mine in less than 5 months, and I'm proud of it. If you look back at my game one, it's not even been 5 months. It says 4 months on the thing, I think. And I think I may even have a date that I finished and that I started it. And I definitely will mention a date tomorrow. It'll be the 12th of July, 2019, that I finished 162 games. I only televised about 140. Some days we had storms. Some days I looked like crap because I just had finished mowing. Sometimes I was not feeling the best. I've had my bad days, but I televised about 135, 140 games. So I'm really, really pleased with that, and I'm really happy about that. All the playoff games, I think I'm going to televise all those, and we'll see what happens there. First off, I have to see who my playoff teams are. I'm thinking about maybe going, just taking a 180 and maybe going back to red, white, and blue racing a while. And if I go back to red, white, and blue racing, then obviously then sometimes some people will say, well, that opens another can of worms. Are you going to do the YouTube Racing League, or are you going to do actual racing? I've been thinking I may do um, the 2000s set. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do 30 races or not. 35 races, 36 races. I may do it. Um, that's a set down time of at least an hour and a half. A lot of times for some of those races, they take a while to do. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Um, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I may use the scrub off set. What was it the winner non-winners of NASCAR? I got those just printed out. Um, I, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I may use that set. I don't have a TV driver set, so I need to get another one printed out of it to get a TV driver set. But I can get that on a colored paper, which is already colored, really bright color, a different color anyway. And I noticed that Play.com has gotten away from the off beige and went to a bright yellow for their TV drivers, and I appreciate that. It's really nice. But this one right here was on the free board at Play.com, and I got it. So I've got to get some TV drivers one way or the other, or I've got to find a way to make sure I remember I have TV drivers. But I think I may go to that um, to those drivers, and I may have a 25 race season, short track races. Um, I don't know yet. I've still got to come up with what I want to do. I'm unsure. Um, Wrestling is such a niche that if I did that, a lot of my community would not be happy with me. A lot of my community would, but a lot of my community is not wrestling fans. My boxing, when I do that, obviously it draws a niche fan as well. So I'm going to try not to appease and or please people, but I am going to try to make it where you guys get an assortment. Okay, I don't want to just do boxing and have you tune in to my channel and say, "Well, that's Rob again. He's doing another boxing match." I don't want it to be that way, and I don't want it to be, "Well, there's Rob again. He just does racing." I I don't mind being called the guy that does a lot of red, white, blue races. I don't mind that, but I don't want it to get to the point to where people only look at my channel just for that reason. And that's why I'm kind of glad NPNG Plus is just about to its end, because a lot of people are like, yeah, uh, I've even got shout outs from other channels, and God bless them. And I do thank them for even giving me a shout out. Uh, but that's what I'm known for is my NPNG Plus, and I'm going to try to, you know, it's kind of hard to get away from that. It's you know, if you've ever watched the Waltons, those kids, if they ever played in any other thing, it was, oh, there's John Boy, or there's whoever. You don't lose his stigma or whatever, and I don't want to get stagnant. So that's why I kind of want to change things up a little bit. Um, the golf community has asked to see a little bit of golf. I may do that once in a while. It just takes so darn long to do it. It's such a long process. The people that want to watch it really, really are golf fans, no doubt about it. But it takes so long to do. I wish, like heck, I could take you guys to the golf course with me when I actually go play golf. I love it so much. I really do. And why not schedule something a day of the week, Monday? Well, yeah, the problem with that is I want to kind of, especially now, late in the summer, I've got so much stuff going on. Me and my wife, our anniversary's coming up in September. Um, we may try to go away for a week or a few days here sometime soon, either in July or August. I don't know. Um, she has some plans. Not so much. It doesn't really include me, but with her friends doing this and that. So we've got like, and that's the one problem with saying, "Oh, I want to make it a Monday, this day, this day." I have my father. He's in his 80s, and sometimes he says, "Rob, I want to come out there and stay with you for a little bit." And well, I know if he's out here, that I'm going to probably have to spend time with him. I want to spend time with him. Don't get me wrong, but planning is such a hard thing. Don't have any kids, but when you've got a few wheels turning and they're not all four turning the exact same way, it kind of goes, so it doesn't always work out the best for me. It would be great. It would be wonderful if I could work it out that way. Um, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's do it this way. Uh, yeah, I may try to do that. Um, what if the lightweights are coming out Monday at the earliest? Okay, uh, the lightweights have already went to printer with Anthony Bleacher Bums Gaming because I already proofread them, so they're already gone there. He's hoping to have them back by Monday. Um, so that means sometime probably next week. The lightweight set should be ready, and I'm ordering them. I still order them from him, even though I've got a PDF of it myself. I order them from him because I just like his paper stock. I like his cardboard stock that good. Um, I'm going to hope to get the lightweights back. Let's say a week from Monday. That's probably I'll probably have them back before that. But once I get the lightweights back, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of folks that's going to be like, "Ooh, let's see the lightweight set." Now, let me also preface a lot of things here. I know some other channels, a lot of other folks are going to be getting the lightweight set. So, what if maybe I stick with the heavyweight set another few weeks and keep Marciano going? He's fought 36 guys off already. He's still got what 63 more to beat all 99 of them. Could do that, you know. So that's just a thought. I enjoyed the boxing, no doubt about it. Wrestling. If you know me, you know I've got two types of wrestling. I got face to the mat wrestling. Some people like. I've got legends of wrestling. Some people like. You know, I'm one. I'll play either one. It doesn't matter to me. I kind of lean a little more toward legends of wrestling just due to the fact that they are actual wrestlers of the past. The others are fictional wrestlers, and it's okay. Um, but if anybody knows my channel really well, knows I'm more of non-fictional. I like the actual. I know there's a lot of people that love to play red, white, and blue racing with the scram racers. I just don't have. I don't have that set, and I don't know. I kind of like to be able to put a face to the car. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you guys or not, because everybody's different. But anytime I'm putting a car on the track or lining them up, I kind of like to say, well, Ricky Rudd, sure. I met him a bunch of times. I got pictures of him a bunch of times, and maybe one night before long, I'll come out and show you folks the pictures I've taken over the years. Earnhardt, I'm talking about Dale Earnhardt Sr., the one that passed away in '01. I've got pictures of him. Uh, Dick Trickle, he's gone. Bobby Hamilton Sr., he's gone. Kenny Irwin, he's gone. I may have Adam Petty. I'm not sure. I know I've got Richard. I've seen Richard Petty a bunch of times. But there's a lot of folks that are now gone that I have photos of in albums and, you know, all sorts of stuff. If you folks are interested enough in NASCAR, let me know and I'll show you some of the pictures. Some of the guys used to drive trucks. Some of them used to drive quote unquote Bush Series, Xfinity, whatever, nationwide. And then some of them in Winston Cup, Nextel Cup, Sprint Cup, now Monster Energy Cup. You guys have to let me know if you want to see that, and I can spend a couple hours showing you the photos I've got. Um, I've got old baseball cards. I've got, oh, geez, I've got a lot of stuff put away. Old hockey cards, I think. That would probably be more Dave G's thing, Dave Gardner. Uh, I know he's a hockey fanatic. Um, wow. I forget some of the stuff that I have. Yeah, and that's the thing. I was going to even preface it by saying I'm going to play stuff that I like to play, whether it pleases everybody or not. Yeah, but anything I bring up in chat, I wouldn't even bring it up if I didn't want to play it. You know, I notice I don't. I never mention the word lacrosse because I'm not going to play lacrosse. Bowling, I hear a lot of people say they like to play some of the bowling games. That does not interest me. I'm sorry. Um, I would love to find a good soccer game, and I've heard Soccer Blast is awesome. Before it's over with, I may get Soccer Blast, and if I do, I definitely want the Premier League, the European League. 20, and I'm a big Manchester City fan. I know Bleacher Bums is a big Tottenham Hotspur fan. Uh, that would be a niche audience. I realize that. Soccer is not the big thing over here in the United States, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Um, I might would even get the Philadelphia Union and the Chicago Fire and DC United, all those teams. So we could play those. Uh, I don't know. I right now I'm kind of in a not in so much of a standstill, but we'll see what happens. I want to finish this up first. I still got weeks to go, not days, to finish this up. But one more day of the regular season, I'll be done. And I think tomorrow before my 2:30 game, I'm gonna go. Or I may even go after this video. I'm gonna go back and watch game one. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah. And if you don't, you know, there's been so much bad talk about the World Cup, and especially the Women's World Cup. They bring a lot of negativity to themselves, even though they want to bring up quote unquote positivity. They play the game so well, the women do. They play it so awesome, but they do bring so many negative thoughts up that they piss people off. They make it to where people want to root against them. Um, And for whatever reason, they almost like to play that role. It looks like they like to play the bad guy role. Those women do. It's almost like you're watching a wrestling match. Yeah, and that's you know, it's almost like watching wrestling, watching the women play soccer. It's weird. It's really weird because it's like okay, just play the damn game. Number one, you don't mention whether you're going to see the president until after you win. Wait till you win. Win something first. Now you've won. If you don't want to go see him, that's fine. But you don't have to make everything political. You don't have to make everything a soapbox where you can stand up and tell everybody to go F themselves or whatever. It's, that's not the time nor place, especially with a bunch of kids out there cheering, especially a bunch of young girls cheering because they want to one day be where you're at, and then you're going to go out here and show your ass. That's not the place, not the time. But they are, and you know, and you know, just they play it so well though. They are really, you can tell they're taught really, really well. Really, really well. And I've told my wife, we've been together 14 years. Had I ever had a little girl, the first thing I would have done would not have been to put a soccer ball in front of her. Would have been to put a golf ball in front of her and teach her how to hit the golf ball. Been on her like Tiger Woods' dad was. Be like, okay, let's go. Let's go to the golf course. Hit the crap out of it. And just throw balls right there at her and just say, look, hit it, hit it, hit it. And by the time she gets out of high school, she could write her ticket. You want to go to Stanford, you want to go to USC, you want to go to Michigan, you want to go wherever. Texas, you want to go to Florida and play golf. You know, I I wonder why more people don't do that. Because if your kid may get mad at you when they're little a little bit, but when they get older, man, oh man, those kids notice right now. You go look at the top 10 in the world. Uh, Women's World Cup. Yeah, you got it. The triple. Yeah, yeah, you got it. It's it's crazy, isn't it? Um, notice in the United States right now, how many women from the United States are in the top 10 professionally. If you want to watch great women's golf, do you know where the countries are? They're in the Far East. They're in the Far East. They're in Japan. They're in Korea. They're in China. They're over there. Guess why? They got a coach that does like this. Doesn't say a word to them. Hands them a club and just throws two buckets of balls in front of them. And a kid 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old is going to just knock the crap out of golf balls. And if you don't believe it's addicting, folks, if you're a grown man or a grown woman watching this for the first time, watching my telecast for the first time, and you think, well, golf, it's an addictive sport. It's a very addictive sport. The first time you ever get out there on a golf course and you start hitting golf balls around, okay, it's almost like a magnet to the first tee because you want to get out there and just see how far you can hit it. Can you hit it straight? And can you get it on the green in 2 shots or 3 shots? It's addictive. It is very addictive. And, you know, when I was a kid, I was brought up like, golf? Really? Golf? And now, I'd never held a golf club in my hand until I was 20 years old. Ever. Putt club, yeah. But I'd never held a driver or an iron in my hand. And when I was 20, I went to the driving range. And I take it back. I did go with a set of used clubs down in Florida. Never had hit a golf ball in my life. I'm on some little par 4 course, and all they do is letting you have irons. They don't even let you have a driver. And I was out there hitting the golf ball over water. And I'm just thinking that you should be able to always do that. It's not that easy to do. And from the first time I ever picked up a golf club, I could always hit the ball pretty straight. Always been able to. And I just enjoy it. And then obviously this happened, and then it ended up throwing things back 18 months. But me and my wife, she'll tell you wholeheartedly, I've had other things going on in my life to where I didn't play golf, and but I enjoy it a lot, a lot. And I would love nothing more than to, have a podcast and be like, okay, ride around 9 holes with me, and let's see what I can do today. That would be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Uh, but would have to have a laptop with me. Weather would have to be right. The battery would have to hold up. Everything would have to work out just great. And I don't know if I see that happening or not. But if I ever do it, I hope you guys will join me for it. I really do. Um, a giveaway: two guys guaranteed in the finals, could have as many as six, depending on if the Red Sox hit the ball tomorrow and win, or if the Yankees hit the ball like they did the first game, 160, and knock the crap out of it, and then we're going to have a six-way tie. So that'd be interesting. Either way, it'd be good. So we're going to have a deserving winner from the guys that we got left, six guys that we have left, and it could be just two. So I am hoping for a good game tomorrow. It won't be rained out. I promise you that. Even though if it says rain out on the thing, I hit the rain out thing one time during the season. It was one of the numbers that roll. It's a rain out, but I played the game through anyway. I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody. But if it does rain out, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to play it through. We're going to get 9 innings in tomorrow minimum. And maybe tomorrow, I get the feeling we may go 10, 11, 12 minutes. Who knows? Just a little bit of free baseball at the end of a free 162 game season. Why not, right? But could be good. Porcello versus Sessa. Is that it? Sessa. Yeah. Could be a good game. Porcello, for me, in the last 5 or 6 starts, has really done well. So had a one hitter going there at one time for like 7 innings, 8 innings. So he wasn't playing the Yankees though. This Yankee team is real and they mean business. So it's not going to be a pushover. That's for sure. Should be a good game. Really should be. I hope it is for everybody's sake. I hope it's not a 10-0 game either way. I hope it's a 9-8 game or 1-0 game. I don't care. Just a close game. That's what I'm hoping for. First two games have been interesting. The last of the second game was a little more boring, just because the Red Sox had such a big boom in eighth inning. But you can't leave a screen for 2 minutes, and then, well, is it still 5-5? No, it's 9-5 now. What? You know, I had a lot of people ask me that. They're like, wow, how did you bust a game wide open like that? But you gotta stay close by to it, because all it takes is a 66 on an 11, and all of a sudden it's a 3-run shot, and boom, you know, 5-5 games, 8-5 game, you know, and then if you bring your reliever in, who knows what can happen. But yeah, if you watch the game today, I would, I love stories. I'd love for you guys to leave some comments down below of some of the games you've watched me with this year, of these 162. Be like, okay, well, I came in when one team was losing real bad or winning real bad, and I went and grabbed me a sandwich or whatever and came back and whatever. Yeah. Okay. Leave your stories down below. Let me know uh, how things were with you, because you're obviously seeing me in my setting where I'm sitting here doing it, and I'm here the whole time. But I don't, obviously you have to get up and go to the restroom. Sometimes you get up and get a beer, get a drink, get a sandwich, go check your mail or whatever. Did it any time you guys get up and be like, okay, well, yeah, it's a 6-1 game, poot on it. I'm gonna go downstairs, put some wash in the laundry or whatever, come back upstairs in a 6-6 game, something like that. I'd love to hear it. So whether your team won, whether your team lost, or uh, just whatever, or if it was a good game and then you come back and it was a terrible game afterwards or whatever, give me your comments, leave them down there below, and let me know what happened for you, because I've had to. This is no lie. I live it. I sit right there at the table, and me and my wife will be out. She'll be like, "Did that just happen?" And I'll be like, "What the hell? Did it really just happen?" And I swear to this one, I have had to wait till they post my video up, turn around and watch the last 5 minutes of my video just to prove to myself this just happened. I've got the paper in front of me. I just rolled the dice myself, but it's just I have had it to where it was like I can't believe it myself. And that's that's a makings of a pretty damn good game if you want to think about it that way. Because I mean, it has at least 6 or 8, maybe even as many as 10 times this year been like, what in the hell just happened? Out of 162 games now, that's one out of every 10, 15, 17 games. What the hell just happened? And it's crazy, but it's wild, and I just enjoy it. You need me to grab it for you? I can get it for you.
I got it.
Sure. My wife's over there getting a piece of glassware, so if you hear something go, and it did not. She's got it in her hands. She's checking out things, but yeah, it's that you know it's not, and I hope maybe it's not just me, but it does rev me up when one team's winning 7-1, and then all of a sudden, well, this team's won, gotten 5 runs in a row. Now it's 7-6. I don't care who wins, but man, oh man, now we got a game going. Now it's on. If you watch the Yankees, the second game, no, the first game yesterday, they were getting their asses kicked. Then all of a sudden, boom, they started hitting the ball, and then it wasn't stopping them. They won a game. Today, the Red Sox were losing their asses. I mean, what was it? It's eighth inning, right? I think it was the eighth inning. It was a 5-run eighth or 6-run eighth or something like that. It was no stopping them. The Red Sox got walk, 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 hit, walk, whatever it was. And next thing you know, it's not 1 run, it's not 2, it's 4 or 5 runs. And it's like, okay, you know, and it runs that way in real baseball. Now, maybe not to the extent of walks. And that's something maybe that I would probably would tweak that a little bit if I was NPNG plus. Too many walks. Too many walks. I don't maybe a number a little less used, uh, but you got to go according to the ball player. And if a player is drawn 100, look at Bryce Harper this year. He's drawn 100 walks already. Uh, you can't just let it go. I mean, that's a time you come to bat. And if you've already batted 325 times this year and you've walked to almost 100, I mean, you can't let it go by the wayside. So you got to make it where it tries to pop up a lot. So I understand them on that. But in gameplay, after you've walked a couple, it gets maybe a little bit to the boring side when you start walking guys in all the time. But it happens in real baseball. I know it does. But probably if I was going to change anything NPNG Plus has, it's just a few too many walks. Few too many walks. But other than that, I am happy with it. I'm going to have all the stats tomorrow. I'm going to have them sitting by after the game. After the game, I'm going to congratulate whoever the winner is of the contest. That'll probably be sometime between 3:30 and 4 tomorrow because the game starts at 2:30. Maybe a quick game, who knows? But whoever is the winner, I'm going to find out an address, and I'm going to try to have everything. I'm going to try to have stuff in the mail for you Saturday morning, so maybe you can get it even on Monday or Tuesday next week. The PDF will be emailed to you immediately, so you'll have access of the boxing game right off. But I fully endorse this game. You can't beat the price when you have to pay nothing for it, and you can just go to a website and find it. It's hard to beat it. I've played 161 games, and tired of seeing the Red Sox every day now. I'm ready to play a couple of National League teams. There's no doubt about that. But I'm sure when I have friends over, I may do that. I may well play some National League teams. Also, those Red Sox cards are about ready to wear out. I've been playing them so many times. But game 162 tomorrow, 2:30, and who knows? A lunch meeting tomorrow, so it may be a few before I get back if I win. That's fine, Apple. I'm not pushing anybody to find out an address then. Not at all. If I don't get addresses to the winner until Monday or Tuesday, that's fine. I'm just saying if I find it out early enough, I'll push it out on my end out the door. Okay. So I'll get my ass in gear. But if you, life is life. I understand that. I fully understand that. So don't expect me to be sitting here. Oh, well, where the hell is he at? No, 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 no. You get back to me, and all you got to do is say, "I'm your winner. Can you get in contact with me, and we'll do something. We'll either go on Discord. I'll may even get you to message me on one of my comment sections, and then I can just delete it after I get it written down, whoever the winner is. But yeah, got 6 guys still entered. 4 are out right now, and 2 of them can have perfect boards tomorrow. Don Heston and Atma Chatter. If the Red Sox win, they'll have perfect boards. So then we'll have to go to hits and then runs. But if the Yankees win, we're going to have a 6-way tie. 6-way tie, and then somebody's going to win. It's probably we may have to even go to 2 tiebreakers, which we can do that. That's no big problem. We got the hits and then we got the runs, so it's not going to be a big problem there. Probably 1 tiebreaker to do it. But if the Yankees win, 6-way tie. If the Red Sox win, it'll be a 2-way tie, and we'll see. So either way, Atma, you there at the end. You were there at the end. You may not have to beat 5 other guys. If the Red Sox win, you won't have to beat 1 other guy. That's the way to look at that. You guys, you don't know how much I appreciate the support. I really do. Got 103 subscribers now, just growing by the day. Really is. I get comments. Rob, your baseball just makes me want to have the game and wants me want. I want to be playing it. Rob, I watch you play golf. All of a sudden now I want to be playing the golf game. Rob, the wrestling game you've got is excellent. But I would do this and I'd change this. Some people do that now. I love that. I love that when it's like, I love that game, but I would like to change this or that. Thumbs up for that. It's nothing like playing it the way you want to play it. And don't ever apologize to me for that. Don't ever apologize to me. I enjoy just knowing that you guys see the games. And you can see it in my voice or hear it in my voice that when I'm playing it, I'm not playing it like this, and I'm not playing it just because it's game 162 and I'm so ready to be over it. I'm into it. I'm into it because I enjoy doing what I do. And some days when I haven't felt well, I didn't do it online because I felt like I wouldn't do the game or you guys justice by me coming on here half sick and being like, I really don't feel like being here right now. But it was something for me to do to kind of keep my mind off of feeling bad. And I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's stupid, I guess. But I like to be myself in a good mood and just like, I'm ready to roll with this. And when I do things like that, because I want to show the best that the game has got. Okay. Do the game justice as well, because NPNG Plus is an excellent game. It's just right for me. I've told you guys 100 times where you can find it. If you ever can't find it online and you're like, man, I'd like to have it myself, it doesn't matter what season you want. It's free. All you have to do is get paid to get it printed. Now, it may cost you 30 or $40. It may cost you a little bit. but it's something you got for the rest of your life, and you don't have to wait. I mean, all you got to do is send it to a printer, and it's done. If any of my games you've ever watched me play, you're interested in, and you're like, okay, I wonder where I can find it. Leave me a message down below. Rob, where can I find Book It? But Rob, where can I find NGNP Plus? Where can I find the play games? Or where can I whatever? Okay. And if I can lead you in the right direction, I certainly will. I certainly will do it. Thank you guys once again. 100 subscribers. I couldn't have dreamed that in a year's time. And it's almost going to be 6 months. I started my streaming in January, mid-January, and from no subscribers, no viewers, not knowing a soul on YouTube, to having over 100 people subscribing to my channel, having a lot of my friends come on here. I haven't met, but a whole lot of friends I come on and know how to get in contact with me and are like, you know what, I enjoy this, I enjoy that, I enjoy this. You don't know how much I appreciate it. So you guys, from the bottom of my heart, almost want to cry over it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. One of you guys are going to win tomorrow, and I am more than happy. Oh, big shout out to Bleacher Bums Gaming, Anthony Crooks, for giving me the PDF as part of the game of the package for the winner tomorrow. The $20 is nothing. All I got to do is throw it in an envelope and ship it out of here. If by chance Alan wins over in England, we gotta cook up something for him, because I'm not going to ship him money, and he's already got the boxing game, so I'm going to have to cook up something for him if he does win. So go Red Sox, right? I'm not meaning that against you, Alan, not at all. I'm always going to go Red Sox anyway. But if the Yankees do win, 6-way tie tomorrow. Red Sox win, a 2-way tie, and we're gonna have a tiebreaker either way. 2:30 tomorrow. Catch my channel. I would very much appreciate it. Yankees, Sessa, Red Sox, Porcello, game 162. My Red Sox have gotten over 100 wins already, and they are ready for the playoffs, and we got to get them set. I'm going to be playing 2 weeks of rolling the dice, just seeing what other teams are in the playoffs for 2018. I'm not going with playoff teams from last year. I'm rolling a whole season of all 30 teams. So the Red Sox, they're only the first team, but I'm only rolling them out by odds. So one roll of the dice is going to be one game. So I'm going to probably the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be rolling out seasons for Atlanta, Arizona, just going from A to Z. And we're going to tell, and I'll try to keep you guys updated as to what teams are, what their records are. And obviously I got to match it up with what the Red Sox have already done with those teams. So I got to remember that. And then once a bunch of other teams played, I got to remember now that team won that many games or whatever. So it's going the further I go with it, the less rolls of the dice, but the more I've got to look it up on kind of in my calendar and find out who won what. But left palm's itching. It means money's coming my way. Somebody else's left palm's itching too. Whoever wins tomorrow. Good luck to you guys. God bless you. Thank you so much for being the members of my channel. If you're not a member of my channel, shame on you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up for me. I would really, really appreciate it. We're on our way to 200. What the heck? Why not, right? I got 150 a year. Why not get 200? Why not have 200 by Christmas time, right? You guys have a great, great rest of your evening. I do thank you so much. And join me for 162 tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be here. If I'm able, if I'm not able, I will post it on the channel, whatever reason. And behind that, thank you at my chatter. Thank you everybody that's out here with me. And I do thank you so much. Thumbs up to you guys. Give me a thumbs up as well and join my channel. And God bless. Have a great, great rest of your evening. Thanks a lot.